Good afternoon, my name is Caterina. Let me welcome to Casa Portico for your Italian cooking class.
Mastercook.
Okay guys, so we're here at Casa Portico for our Italian class. Before we start, can we start with our rules? What is the first rule of the kitchen? Muna? Yes, that's one of the rules, but it's not the first rule. Chidi?
Wash your hands.
Yes. Next, what's our rule about knives?
Don't cut yourself.
No, that's not the rule. Muna? Chidi?
No things knives.
Serena?
When you're passing a knife to someone and point the sharp end to you.
Yes. But the rule I was looking for is don't use a knife without adult supervision. What's our next rule about stoves and fire? Daniel? Excellent. Yes. Great. So can we go and wash our hands?
Good afternoon again. The menu for this afternoon that our chef James has chosen is pork ravioli in pomodoro sauce, tagliatelle in Alfredo sauce, and farfalle aglio e olio, that is chili and garlic and olive oil.
Mastercook.
Okay, so we're here with Chef who's going to show us how to make pasta. So Chef, what ingredients do we have for our pasta today?
Yeah, so we have three ingredients. We have three types of ravioli things. And then the first one here is pork ravioli. Then the second one is tagliatelle. And then the third one is farfalle, but it's look like a butterfly. We call it farfalle. But
Guys,
look
do
like
you
butterfly.
want to come look at the different types of pasta that we're going to make today? You can touch it and feel it. Have you seen this one looks like a butterfly? Okay, so Chef, what are the measurements that we need to be able to make this pasta?
All right, so for the three types of pasta, for the filling, we usually make it with eggs and the flour. That's the filling. All the types, you can just use the same filling which we are going to make. Yes, so for now we can start with pork ravioli.
Okay.
Yes, this one we start with pork ravioli.
So we're going to make the dough first?
Yeah, we're going to
Okay.
make.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to make a dough first for the pork ravioli. So for the pork ravioli, for us here at Casa, we usually use a scale for the measurement for the filling for the dough. So for the measurement of the filling, for 1 kg of flour, so it is 12 eggs. 1 kg of flour, 12 eggs. Yes. So first you break the eggs. When you finish the eggs, then you put the flour. Yes. That's a dough for these three types of pasta. The first thing we're going to use a pork ravioli.
So guys, there on your tables, each of you have got a bowl which has got 1 kg of flour.
Yes.
So Chef, show us how we're going to have to break the eggs into the flour.
Okay. Okay. So for the eggs, first you need to put 10 kg of flour. when you put down 1 kg, yes, this is 1 kg. Then you break the egg like this.
Have you seen how it's breaking the egg?
Then you put it down where there's a flour inside.
So you can break your egg, one egg,
One
each
egg.
one get 1 egg and break into your...
The kids have a great time making the pasta dough. They break their eggs into the flour, then begin to knead the dough into pasta.
After I've done with preparing the dough for the pasta, usually when you are done, the dough is supposed to be soft, not hard. So after I've done, you need to put in a refrigerator, in the fridge for 10 minutes to wait the dough to be cool. Then you need to have a carrier bag, a plastic, then you can put it inside. When you put it in a refrigerator for 10 minutes to wait so that the dough can be cool.
Okay guys, let's put our dough in here. I'll come round to get your dough. You put it in here to go in the fridge for 10 minutes and then it will be ready for us to shape it.
Once the dough is nice and soft, we put it into a plastic bag and put it into the fridge for 10 minutes so that the dough can be easy to shape.
For 10 minutes, you take out of the dough. Then from there, we need to put the flour in case of to be stick to each other. So we need to roll the dough with the hands. Don't forget to put a flour, a bit of flour, not too much, a bit. Okay. So when you are done, we need to put on the pasta machine. This we call the pasta machine. There's some sizes. Since these are too big, so we need to load this dough to make as a filling for ravioli and tagliatelle and farfalle. So there's this we usually put it here in the pasta machine to load the dough like this.
Okay, so Serena and Simone, since you've been so well behaved, the two of you will be the first ones to come and help the chef to roll.
Yes.
Followed by Namunza and Ruby because they're so well behaved. Come, Serena and Simone.
Okay. So immediately when you put the pasta here, you need to put some flour so that they can't be stick. No, stick, yes. You need to put a little bit of flour like this. Then you hold this one, then you start rolling, slowly. The dough coming here down. Okay. Slowly. From there, don't forget to put flour in case it can be stick to each other. So from here, you need to reduce the thickness. This is too big, so you need to remove the thickness to be thin. So you put it back again, then you change the thickness here, then you put it again here. Start rolling.
The kids all get a chance to roll the pasta through the pasta machine. It's hard work but a lot of fun.
So guys, you've got your little pasta in front of you?
Yes.
What does it look like?
Like rectangles. Like lasagna.
Oh yes, it's the same pasta that you make lasagna pieces
Yes.
from. So we are now going to shape our pasta into the different types of shapes we're making.
Yes. Okay. Remember that this is a fresh pasta. You can just use any filling of ravioli, whatever you want, different types. Here we usually use farfalle, tagliatelle, pappardelle, the same dough which you have rolled here, and ravioli and lasagna as well. We usually use the same dough which you have already prepared. So for now, we are going to use pork ravioli, the filling, or even you want to use a vegetable ravioli, you can just use the same dough which you have prepared today. Okay. So we are going to use pork ravioli. In pork ravioli, you usually use pork mince. Since it's a pork, so use a pork mince. Then as we usually buy a pork mince, then you prepare a filling. Okay. So this is a filling for a pork ravioli. So for the pork ravioli, we usually use 1 kg for the pork ravioli to make some portion. Usually make some portion. Since here we have a scale. We usually make the portions. If it's tagliatelle, usually put it here to make the portion. Normally, we usually use 130 grams of tagliatelle and farfalle. For the pork ravioli, usually make the shape like this one. So for the filling for the pork ravioli, here I add salt and pepper, a bit of salt and pepper, a pinch of salt and pepper, and then salt and pepper, a pinch, then onion and garlic, a bit of garlic, not too much, a pinch of garlic, a pinch of onion, chopped onion, chopped garlic. So we need to make a ravioli, which is called pork ravioli. So for the pork ravioli, usually use same filling which I've already used for the eggs and flour dough. So the eggs and flour dough is supposed to be very thin, as we have already rolled this here at the machine. So for the pork ravioli, we usually use This we call in glue. I don't know if everyone knows a glue. Glue.
Do you know what glue is? So
okay.
we're using the egg as glue.
So here for the pasta, I usually use only eggs, white and yolk for the glue. That's we call the filling for the ravioli. So to be stick to each other like this one. So usually you put 3 eggs here, then this is a glue for ravioli. We call it glue, so that when you cook it, they can't come out on top. They're supposed to be stick to each other. So you should have a brush, a small one, and the eggs inside. Then from there, you brush like this. This is a glue. Don't forget, this is a glue for ravioli. But there's only eggs, and just eggs, no more eggs.
So guys, this is the egg and the brush. I'm going to bring it around so you can all brush your pasta, ready to act as glue for your ravioli. So Ruby, here you go. You can brush yours.
After we have rolled out all the pasta to the desired thickness, it is time to shape it for the different dishes we are making. We make our pork ravioli with a mixture of pork mince, onions and Italian herbs, using eggs as glue to hold the pasta together with the filling to make it into ravioli.
Since we have brushed the dough, so we need to put some filling for the pork ravioli. Pork filling. Remember that here there is only Parmesan cheese, onion, salt and pepper, and olive oil, and then 1 egg, so that they can be stick to each other. So we usually use a teaspoon for the measurement. We usually use a teaspoon to prepare a pork ravioli. So for the teaspoon, usually put on the dough, the same dough which you have already you have put eggs on top to be covered with, like as a glue. So use a teaspoon for the portion, for the measurement. So immediately you have done, you need to close up the pasta on top to make it ravioli. Close nicely. So this we call ravioli. You need to cover round to make it a ravioli. Okay. So when you have closed with a dough, so you need to have a rolling pin. We call the rolling pin this one. Then we cut in a square one. To make it a ravioli.
We use a teaspoon to measure the filling for our ravioli, then cover it with more pasta. The egg we use to brush on the pasta acts as glue to seal the ravioli together so it doesn't open up when we're cooking. We then cut the ravioli into shape and put it aside to cook later. Now we move on to tagliatelle.
So now we are going to prepare a tagliatelle, the same filling which you usually prepare for ravioli. The dough just the same for tagliatelle as well. So for tagliatelle here, as pasta machine, we have two types. There's here we usually use for the thickness for the dough. Then here usually use for the tagliatelle, only tagliatelle. So for the tagliatelle, the same dough which we have already used for the ravioli, usually make it a tagliatelle. So remember that don't forget to put the flour because they can be sticky.
We use the same pasta dough and use the pasta machine to cut into shape. Tagliatelle is like a big-sized spaghetti.
Okay, so this is a tagliatelle. For the tagliatelle is just similar like a spaghetti, but these are too bigger. That's why we call it tagliatelle. But it's a fresh pasta. The fresh pasta is just only eggs and flour. That's the dough. Then we usually cut like a spaghetti. Then we usually put on the measurement for the scale. Here you usually make a portion. It's 120 grams for the tagliatelle.
The kids all get a chance to roll their pasta dough into tagliatelle. It's now time to make the butterfly-shaped pasta called farfalle.
Farfalle, remember that you usually use the same dough for the ravioli, the same dough, eggs and flour. But for this, we usually use for the butterfly. It's looking like a butterfly. So I'm going to do it like a butterfly. We cut in small pieces. We usually cut in small pieces to make it a butterfly. Okay, so when you cut, we need to make it a butterfly, as I've already said, so that it can be a butterfly. That's what we call the farfalle. Farfalle. You can just use any sauce, whatever sauce you want to use.
Chef James shows us how it is done, then gives the kids a chance to make their own too. the different types of pasta are cooked in boiling water, salt, and a bit of olive oil. The pasta is done, or al dente as the Italians say. We can mix the pasta with any sauce of our choice. Serve on a hot plate and garnish with herbs. Buon appetito, which means enjoy your meal in Italian. Join us next week as we head to Tapas Caliente restaurant to learn all about Spanish cuisine called tapas and how we can make our own tapas.